Alright, this is Andrew with Joda Home Inspections. Today is April 11th, 2022, and we're doing a sewer scope here on Vine Street. We're at 1463 Vine. We've got the camera pushed out 130 feet to the city connection. You're seeing the city line on the screen now with some water running from neighboring properties. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So this is called the nose on. This is where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. Looks like a little bit of an offset on the top of the line. You can see how there's a big lip where the circles don't line up perfectly. Luckily the offsets, the lip is on the top and not the bottom. Sometimes it's the opposite where waste can get stuck. With it being on the top, that's less of a concern. It looks like this is clay pipe. I'm not 100% actually. As I look at the side of the pipe, you can see kind of a red terracotta color. With this age, it's not unlikely to be clay, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, that transition looks like clay as well. So I'm going to say this is likely clay pipe. Biggest thing I found here is that it's very flat. I can't tell if it's just completely flat or if you have a big belly that goes through the majority of the line. But we're 115 feet out. We're going to see how long this belly goes for. I feel like as I push the camera out, I was pushing through water for the majority of it. So we're going on 15 feet here. It is covering my entire line, or my entire camera head. What can happen when you have a big belly like this is that waste can get stuck. That can lead to a backup. You can see garbage and waste swirling around. For one, I can't see anything, and so a lot of this is limited. But in either case, you never want to have this much standing water. You don't want to have any standing water. This is definitely one of the biggest bellies I've seen in a while. I would recommend that the line be replaced. You can try to hydrojet it and see if anything happens. You know, maybe you have something blocking the line, but I don't think so, because I would have, if you had an offset or a big root or something that was causing it to hold water, I would have hit it with my camera head. Alright, now we just popped up about 40 feet out. So what is that, 65 feet? No, 75 feet. It was 115. So you're about 75 feet of a belly. And so to fix that permanently, you'd really be digging it up and then re-sloping that pipe, most likely. You know, you can have it hydrojetted or you can have the line cleaned. Sometimes that can help. Sometimes you have blockages. My guess, with that large of a belly and the fact that I wasn't hitting anything, I bet that it's not just a blockage. I think it's just flat. This looks like cast iron. Cast iron gets very rough and rusty. You want to avoid putting wet wipes or feminine hygiene products down the line, because that can get stuck and lead to a backup. This one looks average for the age. A little bit of rust. Now we're coming back up the roof stack. I'd recommend further evaluation by a drain specialist. They can give you options for repair. Bellies are tough because it's possible that they've lived here for years and never had a backup, and it's possible that you could live here for years and not have a backup. But if waste settles in that belly, it can get stuck and create a blockage, and it can lead to a backup. And like I mentioned before, the only permanent fix for a belly is to dig it up and re-slope it. So I'm going to end this recording now.